What's going on, my Saggies? Welcome to your September monthly check-in spread reading and guidance from Spirit. Sagittarius, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for joining me here today. Thank you so much for the likes, the comments, the new subscribers. Hello, welcome. If this is your first time here, I would just like to mention that this is a growing channel and we've recently hit over 400 subscribers. So thank you so much for being one of these watchers and subscribers today. I can't talk, so you'll get to know that as you start watching these videos that it's hard for me to speak sometimes. Anyways, Saggies, let's get into this. We're going to get into what's coming towards you in September. Things you need to know from Spirit, guidance, and advice, okay? So this is general. Not everything will resonate. If it does, take the message. If it doesn't, leave the rest for everyone else. It's a few different interpretations. So take it as it resonates, and if it's love, if it's like money, career, finance, and all that good stuff. Okay. I don't know why I'm struggling to speak right now, Saggies. I just did Scorpio's reading, and this is the first of the 12, or the second of the 12. So maybe it could have to deal with communication as well this month. So maybe maybe your throat chakra is blocked or going to be blocked this month. So we'll see what's up. I have 4 Sag placements, just letting you guys know. So my rising, my Venus, Mars, and Jupiter are all in Sagittarius. Check out your natal chart if you guys are interested in seeing what your planets are in as well. Okay, so Spirit, 3 cards for my Saggies. What's coming towards them this month? What's coming towards my Sagittarius in September? A new life. Okay. It's always a good sign when that comes out. What else for my Saggies? Treasure Island. Milk and honey. Oh my. The fates at the bottom, Sagittarius. This month looks like a lot of fun. Okay. This month looks like a lot of fun for you, Saggies. So new life, Treasure Island, milk and honey. You're headed towards a lot of abundance, okay? Like you're headed towards something beautiful, grand. All this love. You see that treasure chest right there? You see, hold on, right there. You see her waking up and just feeling so refreshed. And then with milk and honey here, it's just enjoyment, like a youthful kind of energy. I also see like you're not fighting anything here, Saggies. Whatever happens to you or for you in that sense is because you know it's there for a reason. Like you're not you're not so expecting of anything. You want to let life surprise you, and I feel like that's a general thing for Sagittarius. Like you want to be surprised, but with the fates at the bottom, it's like wherever you're headed right now in September is going to be very it could be unexpected. Okay, you could run into something that you didn't even know that could happen, or in a place where you're just like, oh my god, like yeah, I didn't expect that to happen this way, but here I am and I feel great. So there's so much abundance for you here, Sagittarius. We're gonna get into more. I usually do a 9-card spread for my monthly readings, and each card has its own interpretation. Okay, for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Spirit, what's coming towards them in September? So far, so good. It just looks like a fresh new beginning of something, okay? 2 more shufflers for my Saggies. What's coming towards them in September? I'll do one more. One more shuffle for my Sagittarius. Okay. What does in store for my Sagittarius in September? Overall energy. Okay, overall energy right now, or for your month here, Sag. 5 of Cups in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, 6 of Wands in reverse. Something with your emotions are somewhat bugging you, okay? But in September with the 5 of Cups in reverse, it's not going to be there for long. This is definitely temporary, okay? It could make you feel a little insecure, not sure how you stand with other people, but I do see you moving forward, knowing that there's better for you, okay? So if you are kind of insecure of who you are around other people, I think that this energy is a flux of things into September, because you're not holding any expectations, okay? This feeling right now, if it is still here, it is going to subside, okay? So your current self right now is the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords, as you watch this, Sagittarius, there could be other people in your energies that don't want to see you happy or don't want to see you succeed. There could be things behind your back that you don't even know are being said about you. And people like that, energies like that, are so past you sometimes, because Sagittarius is such an optimistic sign for the most part, right? At least I feel that way. I love Sagittarius so much because they're just able to bring out this bright side. Even if things are really shitty, and things can get really shitty, right? I feel like whoever's watching this right now, you've gone through a bunch in your life. So with that said, you're able to still look at these like, okay, at least I'm still here. At least I have a job. You know, like you're able to put that in perspective to other people. And right now, there could be other people in your energies that don't understand that and kind of don't like that because they're not used to it, you know? People are never going to like what they don't understand. Sometimes it means people. Moving forward, we've got their theme of the month, but you're here with the Queen of Pentacles energy. Yes, Queen. You're here with this energy where it's just like, yo, I don't care about what you say about me because I have my money. My money's good. I'm stable here. I got all this abundance. I'm not needed anywhere. The Queen of Pentacles is also very receptive and patient, okay? That's Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. Capricorn in a more specific sense. But yes, very receptive and very just gentle. And I think that with that said, even if all this negative energy comes towards your way, you're just like, yo, that has nothing to do with me. What you think of me has nothing to do with me. And I just feel like that's just a strong message of how you guys are in general, okay? Which is great. Don't let anyone with people mess your flow up here, Sagittarius. Your key goal to pursue this month is Judgment in reverse. So something about the way you see something doesn't really click right now. It's not immediate. Your judgment could be off. It's a decision that you still have to make or come to a conclusion to. Maybe you're trying to think about it right now. Maybe that's in your head at the moment. There's something that could be bugging you. If it's love, you know, there could be a specific person in your energies that you may or may not be sure of. Okay, moving forward, your obstacle to overcome this month is the 9 of Cups in reverse. Your obstacle is to make sure you're doing the things for you, okay, that you're not doing it for other people, that you're not letting other people influence you. Your obstacle this month is to making sure you're good first before you get to anything or anybody else, okay? Your major accomplishment for September is going to be the Lovers in reverse. And I see this as a great thing because this also means that because of the way that you see what you have to do for yourself, the 9 of Cups here in reverse, in your obstacle, it's because the end of this month, towards the end of September, and time is fluid, so it may not be the end of September, the Lovers in reverse, you're going to definitely accomplish that. You're going to start doing things for yourself again if you've been in this kind of flux, but you're going to start becoming more independent, more self-sufficient, you know, not caring about what other people say. The Lovers in reverse as your accomplishment is knowing that you'll be ready for love when love's ready for you. Does that make sense? Like it's going to happen and it's happening. But as you form through September, you're gonna just start feeling this like attraction. People are gonna start being more attracted to you because you have this sense of self. And with the Seven of Swords in your current energy, there are people who don't understand your sense of self, and that's okay. You be you, Sagittarius. I think that's so easy for you to just not care and be so individual and be proud of it that it scares people off and they don't understand that. Or on the other side of that, they do understand that and they want to get to know you better and they want to understand you better and they want to be around you. Okay, so your judgment on that and the way that you see yourself is definitely going to be flourishing here in September. I think that was a very similar message to Scorpio, the way that they see themselves in their power. Okay, in this sense that you're attracting a lot of good things, right? Treasure Island, Milk and Honey, you're on your way to something beautiful. Let's see, what's the next one? What to avoid for September, Five of Swords in reverse. What to avoid, yeah, is people who start talking about all this mess about you and this perception of you, okay? Who cares? I'm talking to the right sign because I don't think you do care. Yeah, whatever anyone says towards you here, Saggies, has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with how they see themselves. So like I said, people are not going to understand this kind of energy. What to embrace in September, which is great. We got the Ten of Cups. What to embrace is that you're happy. You will be happy. You are headed towards all of this abundance. And regardless if people understand that or not, it's like, well, I have this, all right? I have all this happiness, and people think that I'm over here caring about what they think, and you're just like, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're just going to run into all this, emotional fulfillment for yourself here, Sagittarius, because you know that you don't have to pay attention to these people, okay? And if it's love here, let's go in this interpretation. If it's love here, I do see you flourishing, okay, with your perspective on this, because you are able to regulate how you feel in terms of a connection. If it is a single Sagittarius, like a single Saggies with an interest in mind, I think there's gonna definitely move forward in a really good direction. Where to find support in September is the Three of Swords in reverse. You've gone through the ringer of bullshit. Let's be here. Let's be real. Let's be here. You've gone through the ringer of things that have hurt you in the past, Saggies, and now you know better, so that's why you feel better. You know better because of these things that happen, and then you feel better because you decide to move your life in that very optimistic turn, right? That's what I was saying. You know which direction to go. Even if you've gone through a lot of things that hurt you in the past, that doesn't matter now, because as you move forward, this present moment is becoming a lot more easier to enjoy. And that's something that is hard to do, believe it or not. Trust me, I'm around a lot of people, and for the most part, I do see a lot of people kind of in their heads about things, or very kind of negative and not understanding of, these emotions, and just kind of portraying this energy where it's just oh, I don't like what's happening in my life. But I feel like for you, Sagittarius, you're able to transmute that into something beautiful, because there's you've already experience the worst of the worst in your life, and as you move forward, you know how powerful you can be. So which is great, right? Which is hard to find, and that's what I'm saying. I'm speaking to the right people right now. Your advice and encouragement is the Eight of Swords. So your advice for September here, Saggies, is that you may be in your head about things just a tad bit, okay? Try to bring yourself back, trying to ground yourself here, because this is self-sabotaging energy with the Eight of Swords. You start thinking too much into something, it rolls into a giant avalanche of oh my god, I don't know how to get out of this thought process. But I do see, with that in mind, you do need to start taking action as opposed to just thinking. Because there's a lot of abundance headed your way. I feel like you're going to, with this new life, there's a lot of energies that's happening around you, towards you, coming forward, that you're going to get a hands on. So staying in your mind won't help you as much, okay? Your emotions, even staying in your emotions won't help you as much. It might change things for you, but don't let it, okay? You have all of this self realization that's going to be happening in September, and it does feel like it is in the midst of it still. So maybe towards the end of September, this reading will all make sense. And you know what's weird? I've been getting to the habit now of watching my own messages towards the end of the month that I read for, and it actually kind of is more accurate in that way, okay? Because it makes more sense to me of what I went through in my month. So yes, let's get into one more card here. This is from the Arcana of Astrology Oracle deck. One card for my Sagittarius. What's coming towards them and advice for September. Juno, bottom of the deck, Taurus, which is this Queen of Pentacles energy, your theme of the month. Okay, so let's get into this. All right. When Juno appears in a reading, it is time to take a look at your relationship and evaluate what is working and what is not. Make sure your focus is not only on the history of this relationship, but also the possible future of it. Juno never makes a flippant or sudden decision. She looks at every possible angle of a situation. It's a perfect time to make a list of the pros and cons or indiscretions. Is your partner meeting your needs? Are you meeting their needs? If your partner strives for stability and you want excitement, how are you going to balance these desires? If you're not partnered up, this is a great time to do some self-reflection on what you bring to the table, the boundaries you want to set, or if you even want to be in a romantic relationship at all. Keywords: commitment, trust, equality, support, cooperation, infidelity, possessiveness, jealousy, imbalance, oppression. Okay, so in the love interpretation, your relationships are going to be a big focal point in September. Make sure they bring balance to you. Make sure you're bringing balance to them, okay? It's a good thing here. I do feel like Sagittarius are very equipped to do this moderation because, you know, in tarot, Temperance is your card. Temperance is your energy. So that means balancing out. It is what it is sometimes, and you just let things flow effortlessly, right? You know, put your toes in the water and try it out and see what's up. Like, you're not in a rush to do anything, and you're not in a rush to get to this thing sometimes, which is good. So this balance in your relationship is going to help, all right? If you are in a connection or you like have someone in mind right now, just make sure you understand where you're coming from first. If you need something that your partner is not able to give to you, don't expect that from them because they're not going to give it to you, all right? If you want to go out one night with your friends because you want to do something fun and your person or whoever you have in mind, you know, you try to invite them and they don't want to go, like, that's okay. Like, be like, all right, cool, that's okay. We'll go do something next time. I think that in itself is very powerful because, you know, you can't force people to do anything. You can't force people to go out when they don't want to go out, okay? So that's just kind of an example of how that, you know, how that energy is going to feel like. We're just like, all right, it's cool. Remember other people's feelings and stuff. They don't have anything to do with you, okay? It doesn't really have to do much with who you are as a person. It's just who they are. So balance that out for yourself, okay? So the next one, bottom of the deck, was Taurus. Taurus reminds us that it's okay to crave comfort and to indulge every once in a while. It's okay to spend some money on yourself as long as your responsibilities take priority. A good thing to remember is that pleasure doesn't have to cost. A book from the library is going to contain the same words as it would if you purchased it. Flowers picked from a garden smell just as good as ones from a store. If you've been holding on to resources too tightly, now would be a good time to invest a little in your future. The easiest way to do this is to open a savings account. It will still satisfy your needs to possess the funds, but also helps you create a safety net for the future. Keywords: security, grounded, beauty, art, stubborn, and strength. Okay, yes. Key goals for this month here, Sag. Okay, you got your coin. You can indulge every once in a while. You like nice things around you. Like doing fun things as well. So have fun. Have fun this month, Saggies. Like, I feel like when you let things flow this way, it all just makes sense with this new life. You're heading to a new direction with the fates here. It's like you don't know, you can't control what's going to be headed towards your way, but it is so much like abundance and so much happiness and joy that you won't even care. All right, you won't even care how it ended up there. It's just going to be there. Watch out for emotions as well. Don't let other people influence what you're doing. Okay, you have this great sense of self right now, and if people want to talk mess about you, whatever, it's fine, because you're having a lot of fun in your life, and that's all that matters. Okay, so Saggies, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe for more. Helps out the channel a lot. I really appreciate you guys for watching. If you want to keep in touch with me through my Instagram, it's at Cat of Wands. I have another channel here called Cat Attacks Life. That's my podcast, available on Spotify and iTunes as well if you're interested in listening. Trying to pump out more content for that, but I haven't had the time to put a whole episode together. So it's definitely a future move. Check out your other placements if they're available, and let me know down in the comment section below if this resonated with you and how you think your month's gonna go. Okay, Saggies? So once again, I appreciate you guys so much. I'll be back with your love reading very soon, and I will see you next time. Bye.